hello, hello there, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. It is so good to be with you here today and to be out here in the garden. I'm on my deck, and this is the first live out in the garden for 2023. And this is such a wonderful thing to be able to be out here with you all. I am just so excited to bring all of this activity out here. And we know that the time, because we pushed forward the time with daylight savings time now around 6:30, it's still light out. So that means that I can be out here on the deck with you all, and that we can actually be out in the garden, and we could do things out in the garden. I am so excited because this begins a brand new season. And we started off this week with the beginning of spring. So for those of you who did not see my video and my live that I did on the first day of spring, which was on Monday, I want to say happy spring to everyone. Happy spring. Isn't that so good that we are now able to start thinking really spring, that it is spring, even though some of you are still under snow, some of you are experiencing some cold weather. Yes, March is like a lion just roaring, but know that soon things are going to be much better. The weather is going to get better and better and better, and you're going to have more sunny days, more spring-like temperatures. You're not going to have those so many freezing nights, and it's just going to get better and better. We just want the rain. Yeah, because we want our seeds when we plant them out that they will get the rain, and that our shrubs and fruit trees and roses and things that are in the ground, our perennials, will get plenty of rain. So it is really a good thing. Everything is coming along really well. I am just so excited and so happy. Thank you for coming and joining me in the chat. It's so good to see you here. And yes, I am outdoors on the deck. I don't have to be in the home. That's why I had made it Catherine's Garden and Home LWS, because of the winter months. Because I am, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Hello, I think that's Gardens Are Me. I think that's you. Hi, how are you, Bev? Yes, I made it outside. So let me just introduce myself for those who are new to the channel. My name is Catherine, and you're here at Catherine's Garden and Home LWS. And I am in Zone 6. I'm in the Northeast. I am in the Boston area, and I have a city lot, a large one. I'm very grateful for it. It's a good size, and I'm able to garden in my city lot here in the Boston area. And I have been gardening for a while. I started my gardening channel about 3 or 4 years ago, but I've been gardening much more than that. I've been gardening really seriously for about, I would say, 10, maybe 15 years or so. I mean, the time just keeps going so quickly. But yeah, I would say about that. But I've always loved the garden, and especially love roses. And I've learned as I've gone along. First it started off with flowers and shrubs and perennials. But then in the last couple of years, I would say about 5 years or so, 5 or 6 years, I have been really pushing vegetables and doing plant vegetable growing of pumpkins and tomatoes and peppers and all of that stuff. And as far as seed starting, I do some seed starting, but that is not that's not my big push. So I am so glad that you come to join me. And we have been here, and I really want this year to be a year of intentional gardening. Last year, I created a journal called A Garden to Call My Own, the Intentional Garden Journal of 2022. And this year, I've updated it, and this is the gardening journal that I'm using for this year, Moments to Dream Again, the Intentional Garden Journal 2023. Some of you have purchased it, and it's on Amazon. I want to say thank you. This has been my motivating factor, especially during January and February, when we were indoors and I couldn't do a lot, but I did get to write down and start to dream about what I want to put in my garden. And for those of you who purchased it, I'm very grateful. I hope that you have been writing in yours and just jotting down what you want to see in your garden for 2023. And I have done a whole lot this week because we've really had a really great week so far. It was so sunny on Monday, the first day of spring. By the way, happy spring, everyone. Happy spring. How are you? Happy spring. Yes, Monday was the first day. I did a live. If you missed it, you can go back and check my live that I did for the first day of spring. And it has been great. Yesterday, it was sunny and wonderful. Got a lot of work done. Today, I also went out in the garden and got some work done as well. But I knew I was coming here with you all. So I decided I don't care how cold. It's not as warm as it has been the other 2 days. But I said, I'm coming outside. Yes. As long as there's light, here I am. And so that's why I'm all bundled up. And so that's my introduction. So if you haven't subscribed to Catherine's Garden and Home, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell for more videos and be a part of these lives. We come on Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m., as close to 5:30 if we don't have technical difficulty, which I hope we won't because I updated everything, by the way. I updated my phone. I've updated everything, so we should be good to go. We should be good to go. And so I just hope that you will come and join me here. Now, I'm going to see what you all are saying. I just wanted to get all of that out. And I'm so glad you all are popping on. It is so nice to see you all in the chat. Come and join me in the chat. If you haven't been in the chat, come and join me in the chat. And if you want to, you can put down your zone. Let me know what zone you're in. I'm in zone 6. And just so that other people will know what zone you're in, put down your zone. Also, don't forget to give me a like because you know Google loves to see that people are interested in what you're sharing. So could you hit the like button too? And that will bring more people on. Now, let me see who's with me. I think that I have Tyreek. Hello, can't wait for summer weather. Yes, hi Tyreek. Nice to have you come and join us. Hey Bev, good afternoon, good evening, Miss Catherine. Happy spring. Yay! Hello, Sonia. Yes. Hello, everyone. Happy spring, Miss Catherine. Good to see you outdoors. Yeah, outside. Yes, it is so good. Jason Woods. Hi, all. Hi, how are you? Hey, Yami. How you doing? Hi. How are you, Sonia? Yes. Hello to everyone. Hope everyone is looking forward to getting out in the garden this year. We sure are. We are looking forward to that. Hit the like button. Northeast Ohio. Oh, 6A. That's good, Tyreek. Cali, AB. Wow. Where are you? Let us know where you are and who's tuning in. You know, there's something so great about YouTube in that we can be across the country in a different country and yet come together to share what we love, which is Southwest England. Jason, see what I mean? He says, hi, I'm in Southwest England. I think that's zone 8 or 9, not sure. Hello, so good to have you from England, Southwest England. We have another gardener who comes and joins us, Rambo. He's in England too, he's in the UK. Hey, G Mama Grows, how are you? I'm outdoors, G Mama. I'm outdoors. So good to have you join us. Hello, everyone. Yes, and Yami. Yes, I think just we're putting down what zone we're in and what part of the country that you're in too, or countries, what country or part of the United States that you're in, so that people can, excuse me, have an idea of who's here. And I just want to say that here at Catherine's Garden and Home, we are all experts in our own right because you are the expert of your garden. And you are able also to share with us your knowledge and your expertise. She's in Ohio Zone 6A. Wow. And all of the zones are different. My 6 might be different from your 6, your zone 6. Um, and your weather patterns may be different from my weather patterns. So, but yet there's some continuity, but yet still there's a lot of differences. Even within my garden, when I hopefully I'll be able to take you around and give you a little picture of what's happening live. That's what I would love to do. So I'm waiting for more people to come on, but I do want to take you around and let you see my garden. You'll see that yeah, I look warmer over here. Yeah, it hasn't been that bad. It's like 50, it was 53. Yesterday was like 57. It was fantastic. I think this time it is like 50, 53 today. Yeah, I'm just trying to center myself. Hopefully, I'm looking you in the eye versus looking at a side. So, yeah. So, I it did warm up a bit here, and so that has been really really good, especially when the sun is shining. Right now, the sun is not shining. Hey, Garden for Mom, Catherine's Garden Home. Hi, she's in Cali 9B. Isn't that something? I am just so amazed with the fact that I have people watching me all across the world, from England to California to the West Coast, East Coast, North and South. Yeah, we're gonna grow, 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 grow together. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, I just want you to know that I am a singing gardener. That is what I have. That's what makes my garden special, my gardening show special, is that I'm a singing gardener. And when you could tell when my joy is rising because I start to sing. Anytime you see me singing and getting happy and expressive, that means that joy is arising. Joy is arising. Joy is arising. That means that my garden joy is expanding, and so I can't help it. All right. I tried to contain myself, but it doesn't work. All right. So just forewarning you. And I do believe that the garden should be your happy place. And that my garden is my therapy. And so I am happy to be outside, even though it's a little chill. I'm going to move around though, and show you different things. So the first thing I wanted to start off with for this beautiful new gardening season, and we know that Monday began the first day of spring. Yes, if you didn't know, March 20th was the first day of spring. March 20th. So we're in it, people. We're in it to grow it. We're in it to grow it. So we're going to grow together. And we're going to make sure that we encourage one another and keep each other inspired, right? So in the chat, just I like watching gardening videos from around that helps me get ideas. I only got small garden, but I got lots of roses in my garden. I love relaxing in the garden in my wheelchair. Hey, Jason, yes. Well, we love roses here too. And that's great that you're able to be inspired. Hello, Deborah. How are you? I'm out in the garden, Deborah. Here I am. I'm out in the garden. Yes, the first outdoor garden chat. Isn't this fabulous? I'm sitting on the deck. Let's grow. Yes. So, I hope that yeah, I'm so excited for Jason for coming and joining us. And yes, you are welcome here. I love your garden. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jason. You're welcome to be with us and to share your knowledge, and we'll all grow together. Um, the first thing I want to do, I see I'm still hiding from the cold. It's a little chilly. Don't you see how bundled up I am? At first, I came out with my afro and I took that picture. It was like fine. But then the temperature mm, has gotten colder as we've come along. So I said, let me put on my hat. This is use a little wisdom here. Put on my hat and my scarf. And so I'm a little bundled, a little and layered, but it is still pleasant. It's so nice just to be out and breathing in for some fresh air. Well, the first thing that you want to do if you are going to garden, you want to get some kind of journal. You want to document what you are doing. I find that when I document it, put it down, or at least just write down my ideas, what I intend to do. And I might not follow through with it all the way, but at least it will get me going, get me starting to think. Because I think sometimes when you're gardening, it can become overwhelming, especially if you have a fairly large plot or if you're just new to gardening, especially for new beginners. I do recommend just get a notebook. You can get my garden journal if you want. It's on Amazon. Or you can just get a notebook from the Dollar Tree, a dollar notebook, and just write down your thoughts. What is it that you want to grow? Do you want to grow vegetables? Do you want to grow flowers? Do you want to grow herbs? Do you want to grow fruit trees? How do you want your garden to grow for this year? And get yourself started. So get yourself a journal and just start jotting down that. In mine, I just have basically my grow zone. The average last frost date for us is April 24, April 24th. And so that's really soon. That's next month when they say that the frost will be over. And then our growing season, I have 174 days for the growing season. So whatever I need to plant, it's going to have 174 days before the first frost, which would be October 16th. And then in my journal, I just put some pictures of the garden. But then I put here rearranging my garden. What areas do I want to change in the garden? And I wrote down my notes. Well, what is it? I just got 10 bare root roses this year. You gave me the idea to do so. I did. The David Austin roses. Huh? Oh, I went and looked at my David Austin rose. I don't know if it survived the winter. My roses, though, I don't know how well they did this year. I'm waiting to see if they will bud out or not. But I might be joining you with buying some new roses, Jason. Because I don't know what happened, but hopefully they will come back. But if not, I'm going to be buying some roses. That's right. And then the kitchen garden area to start working on that and wanting to grow more herbs. And because I knew that I wanted to create like a tea garden, I started buying seeds, different seeds. And that inspired me to do my winter sowing. So now I have a whole lot of herbs that I've started from seed. And then when the time comes, I'm going to start to look for seedlings, and little pots of different herbs like rosemary and lavender. Some of them that are a little bit more difficult to grow from seed, I will add them to the garden. But I know that I want an herbal kitchen garden. I don't want to just grow vegetables in the kitchen garden patch, but I also want to grow the herbs to make the food taste good. You gotta go. Oh well, bye, Jason. I know that it's late over there. Night, night. Have a good night. Thank you so much for popping in and saying hello. Hey, Betty Johnson, how are you? I'm outdoors. Yay, I'm outdoors. Thank you so much for coming and joining us. I think I'll probably be replacing my roses this season too. They made it green all the way till March, and now they're brown. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It might have, something happened, I think. So I might have to cut them back, cut them down, but they'll grow again. Yes. Hey, Batty, how are you? So you want to see what are your priorities? What are your goals for this year? And I definitely have the goals to propagate more of the plants that I have and the ones that I love in the garden. And so I've started with that, with propagating the figs. And my fig trees are getting larger and larger, which is so really great to see. And then I see some of the other perennials that I have that I'm moving around, and I want to divide them later on as they come up. So I'm looking out for them. And the container gardening too, I put here, and seeds, and more seeds. Um, but with the mints, I'll have to check my rose bushes too. Yeah, check your rose bushes. The plants with the herbs, like my mints. By the way, I think a lot of my mints are coming back. I'm starting to see little traces of green on the mints. What looked dead, it looks like there's some life there. And the sage that I had before. Hi, ladies. My canes and my roses turned brown too. I think it's because of the cold. I don't think they're dead though. Good, good, good. Yeah, so let's all, don't do anything drastic yet. Wait until like the end of April, the beginning of May, and then if you don't see them starting to bud out, then you might have to cut them back hard. Um, but I'm in the same predicament as you are, so we'll see how things go. We're going to soon have to fertilize them. Excuse me. So I'm going to be getting some fertilizer and some compost. Next month, I'm going to get compost and fertilizer and fertilize everything and compost everything. Um, the perennials and the roses and things like that. Yeah, so that's next on the agenda with that. Um, but then also the winter sowing, which I've been doing. And um, I I also have I do have 100 bulbs to plant. I was gifted them by my birthday. Hint, hint, March 24th. Oh, March 24th is your birthday? Yay! Happy birthday to you, Deborah. Happy birthday to you, Deborah. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Yeah, because we won't see you tomorrow, right? Is it? No, Friday, right? Friday is the 24th. When we say happy birthday in advance. Yay, March baby. Yeah, we celebrate you. We celebrate you. Woo-hoo. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. hmm Yes, yes, Friday. Wow, that's great. That's great. What a good time to have a birthday. Yeah. So, what time is it? Okay. We Let me take you around a little bit so you could see, because I said I wanted to do a little tour. Okay, and I'll show you what I've been doing. So I have been using these blocks a lot, along with my Miracle Miracle Grow potting mix, especially for the bottle sewing. I found that this helps to retain water. This retains water really well, and you might want to put it in your containers if you can get some. It is the coconut natural wood fibers, and if you layer it at the bottom, make sure that it's moist, and then put your other soil on top, that it might help to keep moisture in your containers. You asked for gardening products as gifts for my birthday. Yeah. Wise woman. That's good. That's good. Good for you. Um, so if you put this on the bottom, it really helps to maintain, like those people that are in hot climates where you're trying to conserve water, layering the bottom with this, because this really helps to keep the moisture. and then putting your other thing on top, your other soil on top, planting soils. That's a good. Hey, Rachel, how are you? Yes. How are you? How are you? That I found this to really be helpful. All right, so I wanted to share that with you. And then my microgreens. If you have any of these microgreen packs, now's a good time. And you want to put them out in your garden, now's a good time to put them out in um, your garden, like next week or so. And you can get them started. You could direct sow them if you want to just direct sow them in the ground. I had some seeds that I had saved. Actually, Deborah told me to save my seeds. And I saved those microgreen seeds and I planted them out today in the ground. But there are more areas that I want to also plant this out where I planted it last year as well. So that's something you might want to do if you can. Now, Rachel, I saw your video. I saw that video there, and that you still have snow cover, and you do have a small plot of land. I didn't realize that I was thinking that your garden extended over to your neighbor's garden, but I didn't realize that that was your line, the side that doesn't have a fence, that was just your plot. You've done fantastic in the amount of land that you have. About half of my yard is still snow. Yeah, I saw that. And I saw that you have up yeah, it's really narrow. Uh-huh. Yeah, I saw you also have your little your greenhouse. Well, I too put up my, oh, Gardens on Me. Thank you. She's a fan. Bev is a fan. Bev is a fan. Bev, thank you for the encouragement. Yay. And I really think that you have inspired us and so many people. Rachel, your joy and your giving nature is really, really appreciated. I just wanted you to know that. I just wanted you to know that I, Catherine, notice your giving nature, and out of the little that you have, you give an abundant amount, and you give a lot of wisdom. We say thank you. Yay for Rachel. We say yay for Rachel. Yay, Rachel. Yay. And thank you for coming and joining us here. All right, let me walk around because I'm getting cold. And my knees, I'm starting to feel it in my knees. So I'm going to stand up. It might get a little shaky, but it's all right. It's all good. All right, so here's the deck. Remember the deck? Here you go. This is my garden tour. And here is my deck. This is where all of the action and activity is going to be happening. And you see right here, I have been bottle sewing. I have been doing the bottle sewing here, and I've laid them out. It's mostly, the bottle sewing here is mostly herbs for the kitchen garden and some flowers. I did just do Cleome this week, and I did the mountain mint, the balm, the sweet madron, some more lupin, and I just put them in. And then in this container right here, any loose seeds that I had, I just threw it in there, and we'll see what happens. This is my Japanese maple tree that my son gave me for Mother's Day a couple of years back, and that is what I have been I'm just putting it out here on the garden, and it's just been really, really good. Can you see what I'm showing you all? I hope you all can see it. Yeah, so that is the Japanese maple, and it's really good. You're an enabler. Yeah. So that's what it is, and I have it there because it's time to take it out. And so we have the cushions on the chairs. I just leave them out over winter, and they seem to have done very well. I got them from the cushions from Home Goods, Home at Home, I think it's called, when they were on sale, and they have done really well. They've held up well. So I'm not going to change the cushions, and I love. They've kind of faded it a bit, but it's comfortable. And then I have there, as you can see, some um, pots